Good morning, good morning. I had to restart my stream, but let's see what's going on with gold. We're bullish today, right? But we had this huge bearish move, and with this huge bearish move, we had a huge drive down, reversal, huge drive down, reversal, huge. We could expect one more drive down before we get a reversal higher. I don't believe this is the trade setup right here, and I'm just waiting now. But we are bullish for the day, so we could see it drop down some more before it reverses. On the daily, we have prices going down, so it could possibly try to go down to this target here, or even this target here. Okay, and then what else do we see? That's pretty much it on the daily. Let's go on the 4-hourly. See a huge candle, and next candle is in 30 minutes, so we may not get a trade until the next 4-hour candle, because this may remain bullish. Let's go on the 1 minute. I was going to check something. Okay, so let us take a look. If this is the true high of the session right here, and this is the true low, we could see price come into this area before it drops down. Okay, while that goes on, let me go ahead and give me 1 second. So we're basically just waiting for, sorry for the echo. Okay, so we see it going lower, and this is the third drive. So we had 1 huge drive, 2, 3. So I mean, this is the third reversal. So now we could see price. If price breaks this and closes below this, we want to see some type of new signal. But I'm gonna get my trade setup ready. I do plan on taking a trade even with a huge drawdown, not huge drawdown, but a huge downtrend. Okay. We may be getting a trade set up soon. I'm just going to have my magic keys ready set up. I think I might take this trade if, let's see. No, I want to take it, but I may skip this. This may be the trade that works out here, but I think I will skip this. Let me see, if this was a trade setup right here, 2R would be 2R would be up here. So it's not that far, but maybe I'll wait one more. I had enough time to get into this, if that is the trade setup. But reason I'm skipping this is because I'm thinking this is gonna get broken, right? And then we may get something like this. Just goes a little bit lower and then goes higher, right? And I could be wrong, but I would rather skip a trade and be wrong than enter a trade prematurely, because I still think it could consolidate before it breaks up. So that's why I just skipped that one. Hope that makes sense. Okay, maybe it won't go down. Let's see if it'll keep going higher. So, like I said, I did risk missing this trade. Now, if this is the true entry here, and 1.6 would be the stop loss, 2R would be take profit, it would be reaching around here. So this could be the entry, but this one here looks better as the entry, 1.2. I just don't like entering trades on a heavy downtrend like this. We had enough time to get into this trade, but because it's on a heavy downtrend, I don't really like taking, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It is after 3 drives down, right? Usually after 3 drives down you get a nicer pullback. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to keep going higher, but you do get a pullback that goes pretty much bigger than the others. So you had this first drive down, right? Look at this pullback. It was pretty small. This one here was bigger, right? It was a bigger pullback compared to the drive down. And the third one usually goes the highest, but yeah. It's a pretty risky trade because it's a heavy downtrend, but as long as take profit is around the 50% of the whole session's high to low, then it's most likely going to reach it. But if TP was somewhere like here, it's very risky that it was going to reach that. So right now your trade would be break even, right? Because after it goes 1R, you should move your trade to break even. And this may very well come back down and hit break even, and then you don't get a successful trade today. But yeah, we're just waiting at this point. Now if this doesn't work out, like if this reverses down, we will take another trade. I do still think we may break down here before we go up. But if this is break even, then you have nothing to lose, right? So it wasn't a bad setup. And while that goes on, let me look at pound USD. Okay? Because remember, I do have something for you guys on pound USD. Is this the chart I look at? Okay. Hold on. So this was Friday. I don't remember if we got a trade Friday. This was the hourly. it broke up, right? I think Friday was either gonna be a loser. Was it a loser? I don't remember. Or was there a trade? I would say this would have been a trade, but it wasn't. I don't think it opened. The trade was pretty early, but if you got in here, I think it would have been a loser. I can't remember. But you couldn't have gotten here because it didn't have a change of character. When it changed character, it was around here and it never came back up. Okay, so there was no trade Friday. Let's take a look at pound USD today. We'll start with the hourly. So before 7 we have the high, the swing high, and we have the swing low, which is right here. And you can also mark this one here. And that's it, because this one is before midnight, right? So now on the 1 minute, all you look for on the 1 minute is a simple break of structure, which is we want price to break the highest point of the last swing, which is like right here. And I'll just make this a different color. We'll put it to yellow and we'll put it thin. Okay, how about we put it to red? Okay. Once price breaks this with the imbalance, then we want price to trade back into the imbalance, and then we'll take the trade. Gold looks like it could have broke even, right? Which we'll put it like this. And if it goes lower, we will take a trade. So we're just waiting, because I don't count this as a super valid trade. Okay. Let's see. So, if it didn't take you out, it would have hit 2R probably right now. It would be hitting 2R right here. Obviously, I'm not in this trade. Let's take a look here on pound USD. So what's going to happen is if price does not come down here soon, I'm going to talk about the news trade tonight, because that's probably what is next for us. Give me 1 second. So while it has its drive down, let us take a look at let us take a look. Let me okay. Let's take a look at AUD USD. And so for the news trade, we're going to be looking at GBP AUD and AUD USD. Okay. What we're going to be looking for is pretty much the same thing every time. So I'll go on the 15-minute, and I'll go on Forex. Let me go on Forex Factory on another tab, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the movement it does. So the last one was in July 17th, okay? July 17th. So if we go and pound US GBP AUD, and we go July 17th, right? We should find it right here. So this is July 17th. And let me take a look at the time the news hit. So it was July 17th, and it was at 9:30, okay? 9:30 p.m. Another thing is the wage price. The last time it was May 16th. So we have to, at 9 p.m. was right here. So if you entered a trade like right here and you put your stop loss to 15 pips, I don't think you would have got your 3R, but maybe you did. Let's see. Yeah, you did right there. Okay. And your 2R would have been right here. So it did take a while, right? Because it would have hit 3R at, what time was this? Just after 11 p.m. So if, let's assume you took the trade, obviously on GBP AUD you would have won. So now let's go back and see another month. I like to see at least 4 months. Now the last time it was at was June 19th was the next time it was up, which was, it was orange news on June 19th. So on June 19th we're gonna skip that. Okay? It was orange news. We're not gonna look at June 19th. Let's take a look at the other news, which is let me go ahead and we'll take a look at the other AUD news, because today it has 2 news releases, which is wage price index. Now wage price index, the last time it was May 16th, right? So we'll take a look at May 16th. Okay, May 16th was right here. And we will see what time it was. May 16th, and it was at 9:30 p.m. So if we look at our chart, 9:30 p.m. was right here. Okay? So if you were selling this, right? Obviously on this side you would have lost, which means we have to see if AUD would have won, right? But I'm not sure if it would have won or lost, right? So what we're gonna do right now is, since we're looking at GBP AUD, we're gonna look at the next month, which was all the way in February. So this news releases like every 3 months. Let's see, February is over here. Let me go ahead and do the replay, and we'll replay it here. And it was at February at 7:30 p.m. February 21st, 7:30 p.m. February 21st, 7:30 would be, is this it right here? Yeah. Okay, so it also lost again on GBP AUD, but that's okay because we're taking it on okay. I need to check AUD. So this was February 21st. We need to see if AUD USD was winning when this was happening. February 21st. It's a very boring process, but you have to do it so you know. Give me 1 second. Let me take a look at gold. Alright. Gold is still going higher, so if it is gonna go down, it should start going down around this area here. Also, I just noticed something. It had gold drilling entry right here. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but gold drilling entry was right here. I'm trying to, give me 1 second. Gold drilling was right here. I don't know if you guys had noticed it, but midnight open is where? Let's look at midnight open. Midnight open is right here. And his price hit midnight open? Not yet. But you would be break even right now. And let's take a look to see if you would enter. If you entered this trade right here, or 50% of the imbalance right here, and 2 pips would be, so it's 8.99. Okay, take profit is up here. It's a 6-hour trade on gold drilling. Give me 1 second. Okay, and second entry. So this is gold drilling and then the regular. So you have the regular and then gold drilling. Right now we're just waiting. I was gonna take a look at this 21st was right here, and I do believe it was 7:30, right? Was it 7:30? Let me quickly check. AUD news was 7:30 p.m. So I don't really know how this one went, but if you put your trade right here, it's like a 12 pip stop loss would be, this would have lost, right? Because it did go down, but it whipsawed first. So let's see, 3R was right here. So yeah, I don't know if you would have won. Wait, this is the 20th. This is not even the 21st. My bad. Right here. 21st, 7:30. So if you put it in right near the end, and you put your stop loss to 15, 12, not 15, because the USD pairs don't move that much, your 3R would have been hit probably right there, right? Or if you put 10 pips, then obviously you would have been hit this candle here. So the trade today is going to be, let me go ahead and type it out now, and we will do sell AUD USD 10 12 pip stop loss. Alright. TP I would suggest, okay, so TP suggestion is hold over 3R on first 15. So this is going to be the trade tonight. It's going to be both. Obviously we're not only selling USD. I'm going to type out the other one too. Sell Okay, so today on a regular trade we just missed. There's no gold trade. This is what we're going to be selling this evening. But other than that, let me take a look at gold, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, so this is the trade. Take a screenshot if you need to, and let me go ahead and look at pound USD one more time. On a 1 minute, it hasn't broken the area we would like it to break. Okay, we would like it to break this area here, but it may not do that, so probably not going to get a trade that we want until a little bit later. But anyway, I think I will end the stream off early today because we don't have any trade setups coming up soon. We have gold is already in effect for both it won the regular trade, and yes, I know I could have got into this trade, okay, but it's also a Monday and we had heavy trends, okay, so I am not trading this. I did have enough opportunity to get in when it was red here, but I decided to wait for a better entry, and that better entry came around right here if I wanted to, and then you also had the gold drilling entry right here. So you had pretty good entries on the regular trade and the gold drilling entry. Right now gold drilling would be at break even, right? Because once you hit that 50%, oh actually it's not 50% of that, it should be 50% of the whole day, which it hit it right here, and so you would be basically break even right now. You could always exit the trade here if you entered the gold drilling, or you could exit up here, which is the midnight open. This line is the midnight open. Anyway guys, I hope this served as like an educational stream. I know I didn't get into any trade, but just because I don't get into a trade does not mean you don't have to, right? Because I did mention you could get in if you wanted to. Personally, I'm skipping because usually when there's waterfalls it does keep going for a little bit longer, but today we had no news as well, so maybe that's why it had a good reversal right here. Okay, other than that, we have gold trade coming, I mean not gold trade, but pound USD trade that we're looking at. Once it breaks up here, we want price to reverse and then keep going higher. Not sure if we'll get the trade, but if that does happen, this would be the next trade. And tonight we're selling both AUD and GBP AUD. Okay, I will post a screenshot of the trade setup tonight, this evening, and the news release is actually at 9:30. I do believe it's 9:30, right? 9:30 p.m. Let me check. Yeah, it is at 9:30 p.m. I don't know how big the move will be tonight. That news does not really. Tomorrow will be the news that you want to basically, how do I say it? Tomorrow's news on NZD will be definitely a big mover. However, this evening I do think we may struggle a bit on AUD, okay? But even if we struggle, just probably risk less than usual. We don't know how it's gonna go, right? So just risk less than usual and let's see what happens. Anyways guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and if you didn't trade, it's okay, there's always another day. Alright? Have a good rest of your day.